Hello everyone, welcome to AB's Tech Time. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your first map using ArcGIS. So I assume you already have the product installed in your laptop. Also in this video, I'll be using shapefiles obtained from administrative boundary as well as the road network for Sierra Leone. So if you don't have the data, you can visit the description link below for you to download them. So let's get started. Before you start any projects in GIS, you need to have a folder. In this video, we're going to create a folder called GIS training. In this GIS training, we will also have 3 other folders. One of the folders is raw data, and the other folder is processed. There's going to be a third folder called geodatabase, but this folder will be created from ArcMap. If you already have the product installed, you will see it on the desktop shortcut. Or if you don't have this, you will actually search for it. ArcMap. Then we click. Depending on your laptop, it will take some time. Yeah. So if you look at the sub window below, you will see default geodatabase for this map. So it actually brought the default geodatabase for which the GIS was installed. So in this video, we should try to connect the folder created in the desktop to the GIS environment. So what we can do is to click on Browse. Then we have this icon with a black plus on top that says Connect to Folder. So when we click on Connect to Folder, we try to browse to the GIS training that we just created in the desktop. So when we click it, we click on OK. Then we will have the sub folders that we created initially. So now we create the geodatabase. For us to create the geodatabase, if you can see on the right part of it, you will see New File Geodatabase. We click on it, then we give it a name. The name of this geodatabase is going to also contain the GIS training. GIS training, we click outside, then we activate it, then we click on add. Then you can now see that the default geodatabase has been changed to GIS training. So we click on blank map and click on OK. We now have the main interface for ArcMap, for which on the left extreme end, we will see table of content. Then we will also have a series of tabs on top. Then if you look at the extreme end, you will see catalog. When you leave it for some time, it will expand. Then you will see search. So the catalog is going to actually bring us the root directory for which we are working. Then the search is going to actually be where you will search for geoprocessing tools. So one thing you need to know is, close this. We have here the display. Then in the table of content, after we bring in raw data, they will be listed here in that order. Then the display will actually allow you to visualize the actual data that you will be bringing in the ArcMap. Then here we have geoprocessing, insert, bookmark, view, but we will be making use of these tabs as we proceed. So if we come to catalog, you already know that we connected the GIS training folder. So if we expand it, you will see the subdirectories that we created earlier on. So for which we have the processed, we are going to export the final map. We have the raw data. Nothing is actually present in the raw data. So next, if you observe on the left extreme, you will see on title ArcMap. This means we have not saved our map. So we need to save the map into the same GIS training. We name it GIS training. Click on save here. So if we observe in the GIS training folder under raw data, nothing is presently there. So as I described earlier on that we'll be using shapefiles obtained from Sierra Leone, I already downloaded and extracted them, so they are here. the administrative boundary as well as the road network. So I will copy this folder and paste them into the raw data folder. Yep. So now we click into the ArcMap. If we now click on the catalog and expand the raw data, then we will have the administrative boundary as well as the road network. So if we try to expand the shapefile data provided for administrative boundary, we will see SLAdmin 0, SLAdmin 1 down to SLAdmin 3. All these are meaning that actually depicts the country, the provinces, the districts, as well as the chiefdom. So if we also expand the road network, you will see new road major as well as new road minor. So let's first bring in SLAdmin 0. So the SLAdmin displays the entire country without any subdivision. So if we bring SLAdmin 1, it will actually display the regions of Sierra Leone. If we also bring in SLAdmin 2, it will display the districts of Sierra Leone. This is actually the old district before the amalgamation. If you bring in SLAdmin 3, you will see the division of Sierra Leone into chiefdom. If you look at the table of contents, you will observe that the data has been actually ordered in the table of contents for which the SLAdmin was brought first until SLAdmin 3. Depending on which data you want to see, you can actually check out these check boxes. Then if you want to see SLAdmin 0, just check in. Or if you want to see SLAdmin 1, you just check on it, click this off, so you can play with them. So for this purpose, we actually going to work on SLAdmin 2, which is going to be the district. So we remove SLAdmin 3, we also remove SLAdmin 1, we remove SLAdmin 0, then we check in SLAdmin 2. Removing this data doesn't mean you are deleting them. You will always bring them when you go to administrative boundary. It's already saved there. Let's try to label the map based on the district names. For us to know the label feature, we click on SLAdmin 2, then we click on Open Attribute Table. So the attribute table will actually display the properties of this data. So you will observe that since it's admin 2, when we click on name 2, you will see the list of the districts that are in Sierra Leone. So we will be labeling this map based on name 2. If you go on further, you will see the shape length as well as the shape area. Having known that the names are listed in name 2 column, we right click and click on properties. Then we click on label, click on show label features in this layer. Then we select the names we select name 2 where the names are listed. Then we click on OK. If the names are not visible, we can increase the font by also going to labels, increase the font to, let's say, 9, click on OK. You can always change the color of your map by right-clicking on this color palette. Then you choose the type of color that you want the map to have. You can also have the map with no fill color but outline color by left-clicking on the color palette. Then in the fill color, you click on no color. Then in the outline color, we leave it as black or gray. Then we increase the width. We can clearly see the districts with their respective names at the center. So let us now add the road network into our map. We add in the major road network, click and drag. We can also change the symbology of the road. reduce to 2. Yeah. We can always change the looks of the map by giving different symbology. If you go to road network, we use express highway, then we use this rose color. We click on OK. Then we can also change the symbology. We look for national boundary, nothing here. Edit symbol, click on outline, boundary national, reduce to 1. Yeah. If we are satisfied with the symbology, we can export the map to layout view. If you go through the bottom, you can see data view. Then on the right, next to it, we can see layout view. So we have been editing and adding symbology in the data view, as well as now we're going to proceed to the layout view. So when we click on layout view, we will have this frame of the map. This always appear when we go to layout view. So the map is not centered. So what we can do for us to center the map, we always click on the holistic shape and click on zoom to layer. So when we zoom the map to layer, it will be located at the center. The same can also be done if you are working in the data view, then you realize your map has gone somewhere else that you cannot remember. You can click on the map as well as zoom to layer, then you will have it display. We proceed to layout view. For us to have a complete map, there are a series of components that will be added, which will make up a good map. So some of the components can be inserted from here. We have the legend, we have the north arrow, the scale bar, as well as the title. You need to understand that whenever we have this frame, we can always click and drag to position it wherever we want it to be. Make sure you don't exceed the gray line on the right. Yeah, so we first add the title. So the title of this map is going to be called Map of Sierra Leone. Showing districts and road network. So we can also position the title. We also insert the legend. So we have two displays. On the left is the map layer, and on the right is the legend layer. So whatever item you want to see, you can always add them from the map layer to the legend layer. So we right click on both. Then we go to next. We continue to click on next, then finish. So you can also click and drag the legend items to a position on the left. So also we try to insert the north arrow. We can choose from series of north arrows provided. I like this one. It can be rescaled as well. We also try to insert the scale bar. I prefer this one. The scale bar is already in miles, so we can edit to kilometers, division units, and the labels, we just type km. We can also increase the gap or the number of division. If the chiefdom or if the district labels on the map are not visible, we can always change it. Go to properties, click on label. We increase the font size to 10. Let's say we're going to use this umber color. Then we bold it, click on OK. You can as well change the color of the frame to something nice. You right click on the frame, you go to properties. For now, the background color has nothing. So we click on something, then we change the color to gray 10, click on OK. Before we export the map, don't forget to change the labels on the legend to something readable to the public. So we can always change it by renaming SLadmin2 to district. New road major to road network. Yeah. This will automatically update in the layout. So now we're going to export the map. Remember, we created a folder called process. That is the folder that we will be exporting the map. So we right click on File, Export Map. Then we choose the processed folder, process. We give it a name, map underscore district road. So we're going to save the map using JPEG or any of these: PDF, BMP, JPEG, PNG. So let's leave it as JPEG. We can also change the resolution. We can increase the dots per inch to something, say 300. Then we click on Save. We can now view the exported map in the processed folder. Yeah, this is nice. We now have a beautiful map of Sierra Leone showing district boundary as well as the road network. Thanks for listening and watching this tutorial. Make sure you like or write your comments below if any. Please don't forget to subscribe for subsequent videos. See you in another tutorial.